We are here with Kelvin Gastelum, UFC middleweight title challenger, season 28 Ultimate Fighter coach, and just an all-around good dude, Huntington Beach resident.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
Great to see you again.
Great to see you again too, brother. Yeah, I've been quite busy filming the Ultimate Fighter. I was in Orlando, I was in Vegas, I was in New York, so now I'm back here in LA with you guys.
And in Mexico too, right?
And in Mexico, that's right. I did go to Mexico City to do a little bit of media over there as well. So just been doing a lot of media for this Ultimate Fighter.
And congratulations, you just wrapped up filming season 28 Ultimate Fighter. In a nutshell, how was that?
In a nutshell, it was very good. Everything comes with its own level of difficulties. Being a coach is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Just because I'm more, I'm used to being the athlete. I'm used to focusing on myself. But now, my direction was going towards these 8 fighters of mine.
Right.
And 4 females, 4 males. And so all my attention, all my energy was focused on helping them, rise up to the occasion, rise up to this next level of competition.
And there aren't too many coaches who have come back to the Ultimate Fighter. You went through that grind.
Well, there aren't too many coaches just because it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and you have to succeed,
You're right.
And so not too many come back, but also won the show and come back.
That's right.
What kind of wisdom did you impart on them throughout the show from your experiences?
Well, from my experiences, I've been able to coach it once already, the second season of Latin American, and then also I won the 17 seasons, everybody knows. So one thing that I noticed from those experiences was, it's not always the best fighter that wins the tournament. Sure. Everybody knows that. It's not always the best fighter that wins the tournament. It's the guy that stays the most focused during the entire competition. That entire competition is designed and formatted to kind of mess mentally and psychologically and emotionally. It's built to do those things to these fighters. You're in this house. The tensions are high. You're surrounded by your possible opponents. You got no outside communication with the outside world. You got no contact with your families. They got no internet, no phones. They're freaking out without their phones.
Right.
And breaking down, and it messes with you psychologically. So
right.
One of the things that I focused on or one of the things that I told my fighters was, it's not the best fighter that wins. It's the guy that stays focused, because it's really easy to turn that switch, man. Or it's really easy to kind of just flip that switch once you're in there a couple weeks. You start going a little crazy.
Right. And your journey through that show was, I don't think anybody'd seen before what you went through from draft day to all, and going into the finale. So many people were going against you.
Yep.
The odds were so long from day one to even up till that last fight. What do you remember most about your experience as a fighter on that show?
I just remember every day was I was in awe every day. Like, I didn't know, I was just like, I didn't know what was going on. I was very, very naive at the time. I was 20 years old, or barely 21 years old. And so I was just still trying to get a grip of what was really going on, and just very observant of everybody and everything that was going on.
And now, here you are, you've got filming done. Of course, you can't reveal any spoilers, but, what was it like coaching men and women, but also the heaviest weight classes for both? You had the featherweights for the women, you had the heavyweights for the men.
Right.
What was it like coaching those classes?
Yeah, well, when I got told I'd be going up against or coaching women, I got pretty nervous. I've never experienced something like that where I'd be, forced or not forced, but like where I was in a position where I would be coaching women.
Right.
I was worried about hormones and menstrual cycles and stuff like that. So
reality, right?
Yeah, and so I was worried about that and worried I didn't know what to do when it came to those situations. But actually, the women were a lot easier than the men.
Isn't that funny?
They were a lot easier than the men.
And why? What was so difficult about the men?
The women just know what they want. They know how to listen. They're very coachable. They listen is what it was, and they work hard, man. They work hard. Actually, for me, the women take the show this season.
No kidding.
Even though the heavyweights put up great fights, the women for me, take this season.
Man, and how do you prepare those women? It's like, okay, the goal for you is to win the show. Oh, and then by the way, you get to fight Chris Cyborg.
Oh, Jesus. We didn't even talk about that.
You don't want to freak them out too much.
No. We just focused at the task at hand at the time. Yeah, no, we didn't even mention Cyborg's name.
That's probably a good thing. Smart coaching.
Yeah. We want them focused, remember that.
Who'd you have coaching with you? Who'd you bring with you to the Ultimate Fighter?
I brought some of my coaches from Kings.
Yeah.
Arthur, who's one of Master Cordero's black belts. Corey, who's also a Master Cordero's black belt. So Arthur is also a Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And then I also brought out one of my old coaches from Arizona. He's a wrestling coach.
Cool.
But he's been doing MMA, coaching MMA for a long, long time now. And then who else did I bring out? Tyler Minton.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Tyler Minton.
Yeah,
he helped us out quite a bit with helping the fighters with their
nutrition,
and stuff. And so it was cool. It was cool to have him as well. He was helping me as well, not get too crazy out in Vegas.
Yeah.
So he kept us in line pretty good.
And give us one reason why everybody should watch season 28 Ultimate Fighter.
Well, man, not just because I'm in it, but because these fights are amazing. I mean, not just because I'm the coach, but really the personalities in this season, the fights that happen are just phenomenal. It reminds me of my season. My season was a good season, and I'm not just saying that, but I mean it. And so I'm really excited for everybody to watch it.
All right. Well, as always, we appreciate the time. Great to see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Kelvin Gastelum, season 28 Ultimate Fighter coach and middleweight title challenger someday.
And new, baby.
And new. You heard it right there first. All right. Thanks so much for the time.
Yes, sir.
All the
Thank
best.
you, guys.